2, 1.
So we're renovating Oxford Circus, so it's like a room in our hostel. And on average, like in average lines, property developers will transform this room into a studio, where in our case, we are transforming it into a 12-bed dorm. So we're in the middle of the renovation right now because we like fully renovated it at the moment. So you can see like we're still doing a lot of stuff. So normally, a normal property developer would just put like a tiny bathroom in the corner at the top of the wall, and then a small kitchenette, like to be self-contained. And in average lines, this particular room will be rented for 1,300, 1,500 a month. And in average lines, you know, it will produce like a small return, where what we do, we install 4 banks, and these banks will offer 12 beds, and on average we will get 7,000 to 10,000 pounds a month in revenue. So I will show you a template what we already did. So we'll go to another room, and Alex, like you'll see visually how this room should be finished. Stop it a little bit. So, in the case of a studio apartment, the landlord will just rent it out and have hassle-free, so he will not need to worry about the operations and anything like that. But in an instance of you owning the whole building and building like multiple dorms with 12 beds, then that could be like a multi-million-pound business annually. So these particular dorms, they need obviously maintenance and reception on a daily basis, and cleaning and check-in and check-out, but the difference between the revenue is extremely good, because you manage to get at least £5,000 extra between that 1,500 and that 7,000 and so on, excluding the cost. So as well, many young people prefer it because they want to be a part of the community, so they will use the common facilities to catch up with other young people, or learn about the town, or exchange information on sometimes jobs or sometimes places to visit. And you know, hostels, they normally offer extra, so like they have family dinners, they have a lot of parties together, sometimes they go out for picnics or clubbing and so on. So it's always a good idea. Plus, I always tell my investors that spending or investing on budget accommodation is the right thing to do, because in case of the crisis, what is the first thing people do? First, they cut the memberships, and 2, they cut on rent. So they will try to find as less expensive apartment or accommodation as possible. So what they would do, they will probably cut off the expense on a studio and probably go and share with their friends, or move into a hostel. Voila.